Hello everyone, great day, great life, great now. Beautiful Vibrillionaire, Vibrillionaire family, soul family. We are back. It is January 4th, 2025. Can you believe it's 2025? Like, I feel like we're in a movie. 2025. Never even thought I'd ever say that number. That number felt so far in the future 20 years ago. It just felt like it was unattainable. And I'm so grateful to be here today with all of you. Whoever's on, whoever watches the replay. And for those that may never see this, I'm grateful. I'm grateful for this life, for this love, for this connection, for this awareness. And I'm grateful for each and every single one of you that in whichever way are contributing to this gratitude, to this love, to this life that there's no greater life than now. I don't even have no words. I didn't even know exactly what I was going to say. There's so much to say, yet there's nothing to say. And for those of you that know the old MiKaEl, it's like we could be on here for 2 or 3 hours. There's so much gratitude. There's so much love. There's so much life inside of us. There's so much life waiting to be expressed within each and every one of us consciously. There's so much love waiting to be shared, to be united, to be experienced. And I hesitated to get back on. You know, we live so much in perfection. It's really procrastination because we're already perfect. And I've been sharing this message. I've been honored to share this. This message has been shared beyond time existed. Time surrenders to this message of perfection. And time can't even touch or speckle this message of perfection. And to be able to experience this awareness, this aliveness, this beingness with all of you. And even though maybe we didn't physically experience it together, we feel one another. Let me take off my Wi-Fi because it's messing up the signal. Even though we don't physically experience one another, we all contribute. And we're all doing the best that we can. And I'm going to be sharing some things this year that I'm going to be falling on my own sword, so to speak, because MiKaEl is always devoted to bring the unconscious to the conscious. We all have these levels of awareness where, like, we think that we were doing something from a place of awareness, of compassion, of kindness, of love. And then we realize, wait a minute, I could have done this and I could have. So that perfectionism that we're talking about, that's not what I'm talking about when I talk about perfection. When I'm talking about perfection is what the most intellectual, sophisticated, most like highest achieved, logical, rational, perfected state of the brain, of the ego consciousness can't even touch. And we try to make our lives perfect. And in trying to make our lives perfect and trying to live and attain this idea of what we think this is, we miss out on the most simplest, most profound, most precious, most perfect opportunity of existence. And for that, I'm grateful. And I just want to come on and say thank you. And I love you. And it's great to be back with all of you. I'm still here in Calexico. My wife is holding the fort in Yuma, Arizona, and experiencing since the 24th of December. I've been here in Calexico and enjoyed being with nothing on New Year's Eve, no, December 30th through January 2nd. Being so disconnected, so off grid, that I experienced the greatest fireworks that are always exploding and shining within each and every single one of us. Every day is a day that the Lord has made. Every day is the day that the universe created. Every day is the day that Source Consciousness made perfect. Now, if you're not experiencing that perfection, trust me, I feel you. I can't imagine, because I've been there. And I just want to say that you're not alone. And I'm here to tell you that we're going to be unveiling, and in 2025 is a devotion of truth. And I wasn't devoting to truth. I was devoting to superstition and making others feel like they had to be something that life was calling them to be genuine instead of trying to be genuine. When we try to be something, we're accepting we're not. It's surrendering to the beautiful flow, to the beautiful magic, to the beautiful gift that life is. Just like a doctor cannot heal you, it puts your bones together. But right there, they just surrender control. It's the same thing with life. A lot of us are feeling broken right now. A lot of us are feeling lost and confused right now. And we're trying every concept, every technique, every ritual, every practice to make things right, instead of realizing what is already perfect, whole, and complete right here, right now. And that's you. Yet we must be honest with ourselves of where do I find myself right now? Where do I find myself today? That doesn't make you good or bad, right or wrong. That's just like basically when I was an addict in another life, I had to admit I was addicted, which was the hardest thing to admit, that I am an addict. It's the hardest thing to admit. I just use it on the weekends. So when you accept an addiction, you're accepting a habit, a behavior, a pattern that does not define you, but is something that you've invested time, energy, and attention in. And when you can accept what habits are you investing, what behaviors, what characteristics, what example are you setting in your life to yourself, you'll have an idea of an example of you're setting to others. And when you can come to terms with being honest of truth within you, not the truth of this is who I am, but the honest, like the evidence of the results of your life, you will awaken truth inside of you that God, universe, source is just waiting for you to surrender, is waiting for you, the little you that you think you are, so that it can take the reins of your life and live a life beyond your wildest dreams and imagination. And yes, your physical life will get better, but that's nothing compared to the best friend, to the most trusted ally, to the most closest companion, which is the real you. The child of God that you are, the child of the universe, the child of the divine, the divine spark of light that you are, and that we all come together as this one amazing light of consciousness, of brilliance, of beauty. And we're going to dive into that 2025. And I'm excited to join this journey with you, because to me it's not New Year's, but I honor where everybody's at. But to me it's winter. It's still time to feel into and reflect and integrate and assimilate and contemplate and initiate the great mystery, the great miracle, the great magic that happens in nature. So we're going to be doing nature. We'll be talking more about that later. So thank you everyone for joining. I love each and every single one of you. I think I seen you. You're not coming up, but I think I seen you, Patty. I love you. Thank you for your beautiful gift of being you, the most beautiful being that you are, and we're so honored for you to be in our lives. Little Bob Fly, I'm not sure I recognize you, but if I know you, please know you're in my heart. If I don't know you, we always are one in heart and consciousness. And I would love to get to know each and every single one of you. So I don't really have much more to say to that than say thank you. Thank you for your existence. Thank you for your contribution. Thank you for your love. Thank you for your life. Even if you don't feel like that's necessarily true. Let me sign off with this. If you did not exist, this world would not be what it is. And we're in the greatest reawakening of time, of our known time, of our historical records, which is the story of humanity, that we are in the greatest reawakening. If you look at the Schumann resonance, if you want to know more about that, I love sharing about that because it's showing the vibrational field of the solar flares that are really representing the inner sun that is shining upon us all to reawaken every single one of us. We are reawakening together. We are remembering who we are together. We have all of these opportunities that didn't exist for us even 10 years ago, 20 years ago, 30 years ago, and we have it now. So I just want to thank you. I celebrate you. I love you. And we are here. We are here with whoever wants to unite. We're here with whoever wants to work together. We're here whoever needs support. We love you because we are you. We are one. We are one. Truly, we are one. As always, remember who you are. Remember who you are. Remember who you truly are.